The bow's probably one of the better ones, I think we could see.
Definitely is. The thing is, you don't want to get the bow in the first chest. You don't get any arrows with that.
Oh, yeah, you only get the arrows if Uncle X
Yup.
gives it to you. Yeah.
Because that happened to me in a race as well.
Oh wow. And I don't suppose there's any. I couldn't imagine there being any arrow pots in Escape.
No. So you just have to hope for a drop or something there, but you also have the other weapon. Alright. They're making their way to the uncle right now.
Yeah, I've just got a small shield in the first chest. Nothing too important here. They'll be able to block rocks from the Octoroks. It's the bow, dude!
I was kind of hoping for the sword for the vanilla start.
Oh man, that would have been pretty cool.
Sword and shield. But bow here, we got blue potion. Pretty set.
Yo, great blue potion. Very nice to find before getting to Kakariko Village. Be able to pick up that sick kid item once they actually get over there. Oh, I like the extra kill on the green guard there, just for the item drop there. And it seems like they're gonna be getting at least one early bomb. If Kless decides to take out some of these green guards, they may very well find it as well.
I'm always one for killing a couple extra guards, just hoping for that extra bomb drop.
Oh yeah, especially with the bow too. It's just so easy to just do all three in this hallway just like that. And there we go.
Yep, there it is.
Bomb for each. Now that'll open up the 3 items in the back of Escape once they get there, but they're gonna need 3 more, possibly 4 more to get every item that they need in the village. So they may not be done farming quite yet, though. We'll see. If we can manage to nab a 4 or 8 bomb drop here, that'd set you for a good while now.
Set you early, very well early. If you don't have the rupees at this point yet, you could always just open up the farm spot in Kakariko.
Ooh, got another bomb from the Green Guard. Bombos.
Unfortunately, serves no purpose yet. No sword.
I commentated a match yesterday that had bombos in that same chest, and I was thinking, this isn't the same seed, is it? No, it's not.
No, only slight changes, that's all. Four arrows taking down the ball and chain guard there.
Oh, time for the mirror, and we are out of here.
That is the fast way. Just taking Zelda's mirror.
You can't ask for a better time for that. So yeah, you can totally just mirror if you get it, and then after you pick up Zelda, you can just mirror back to Escape, and it cuts quite a good chunk off your run here.
Definitely.
Yeah,
gonna get
bombos.
that quick escape. It's 5 minutes, hopefully.
Taking out a rat, gets a small refund on the arrows. Nice 5 drop there. Oh,
Kless with one as well.
Yo,
in the early hook shot.
Just as Sinhe asked for, give a hook, please. Just ask and you'll receive.
We'll see if the rest of the overworld is as generous. Because at this pace, not gonna be much left to get.
Dude, that's already 2 items that you need to finish Swamp Palace.
Early swamp?
Whoa, that was a nice 30 rupees from those 3 rats that got bombed.
Oh, get the extra bombs here. Make Kakariko a lot more manageable.
Yeah, they just barely have the 50 rupees to buy bombs, and you really don't want to do that, considering you have to spend 100 on the bottle vendor's item anyway, so being able to find those extra bombs is really nice. Especially
Oh
if you
no.
don't get like a 300 or something drop.
Kless getting bullied barely gets the 5-minute escape.
The legendary 5-minute escape is so fast. Alright, out we go. So, the boots are cool for dash around and stuff, but I'm a big fan of hookshot movement. Just going around, hooking off bushes and trees to make yourself... Ooh, there's a very quick map check there. I saw a red crystal at Eastern Palace, a red-blue pendant at Desert, and a normal crystal at Hera. I think that's right.
Blue pendant, desert.
Alright. Both the tier 2 tree pull and the bush crab prize being hearts.
And not to mention the hookshot being used as a weapon, as well as forcing a stun drop kill.
Oh yeah,
So
we could
depending on that,
yeah.
it could be very helpful.
Yeah, we may see one of them check that stun price pretty early here then. I guess they'd have to have the bushes handy to do so. Probably don't want to swap to the bow just to check it.
I did not catch what that was. Just 5 rupees and 5 more rupees.
The Forest Thieves are actually they're falling on hard times. Plus, felt like he was gonna bomb most that bird there, but he doesn't have a sword to cast it, I guess. Was the tier 1 tree pull also hearts?
Well, fortunately, gets a bomb drop from the one bird there. I got 5 items right in here in Blind's Hut. The possibilities. What will we get?
Yeah, you could equip the mirror here. Ooh, Ice Rod. You could equip the mirror here and just like erase all of these blocks if they wanted to, but it's probably not worth swapping off your bombs considering you got more stuff to bomb right after this.
Yeah. Well, they do have the Ice Rod and the hammer.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, so this is going to be very interesting. I'm feeling it.
Well, okay then.
So if you know, find the gloves and the moon pearl, and someone wanted to go to swamp,
Okay.
they could.
The red cane, why not? Sure. That's probably a required item. Let's get both gloves here as well, and maybe the moon pearl and the lamp. You know.
So it'd just be the search for the one lone item they need to progress.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a classic case of getting everything at the start and then spending an hour finding the right item.
Yep. And there's Ether.
There's Ether, yeah. Sure, why not?
They're getting everything early this time.
We're not even out of town yet.
No need to buy bombs right now. Just getting a couple refresher packs there.
Yeah, this is a pretty common scenario from what I've seen in version 29. There just seems to be a lot of front-loaded stuff. And okay, there's one glove. Well.
So, Moon Pearl, where be at?
I was expecting it to be right there, and I'm a little disappointed, honestly.
No, don't worry. It's gonna be in Ice Rod Cave.
Ooh, it could be on the library here, and then we know we're gonna get boots fairly early as well. Ah, shucks.
Almost.
Yeah, they're pretty similar. Kless despite having almost everything in the game that he needs to finish, is gonna gamble on a race game having something.
So is Sin.
Oh wow.
I'm a fan for the check here.
I will always go check it. I'll never gamble on the race game. Maybe in Key Sanity. Foolhardy, it could be worse. I would definitely take that with only 3 hearts.
Early on, might as well.
You have all of this gear, but you'll still die to, like, getting breathed on.
If a crab decides to hug you.
Yeah, 2 hearts of damage is not fun from those silly, dumb crabs. The start of the game, who thought that was a good idea?
Alright, we're getting our dam check here.
I'm probably gonna swap to the mirror to just block erase this to make this one quick check. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, we need swords, don't we?
Well, they can use Bombos and Ether now.
Get a second sword right outside. The blue mail. Okay,
Blue mail.
sure.
That's nice early on.
X has powered up with the silver armor now. We have all this junk, all this really important junk, but none of it really unlocks much past the start right now. Like, we don't have that first item to start leading us on places. I guess we have the glove, so if we find a lamp, we can go up Death Mountain and do, gosh, all the way up to Hera even. Oh, we have the mirror for that as well, I suppose.
With that bow start, there's no reason not to check and finish Eastern.
Yeah, with it being a crystal, I can definitely see that coming up pretty shortly.
There it is.
Well, maybe.
Um,
Maybe you combine Pot and Eastern. You have the mirror.
wanna go to Swamp with Fighter Sword?
If I had the flippers, maybe.
Oh yeah, the flippers. Those flippers, they always throw me off.
Alright, Sinhe's gonna take the walk all the way. Ooh, 8 bomb drop. Very nice there. The walk all the way over to Ice Rod Cave. Kless did not check this, so if this happens to be something pretty important, Kless may not be coming back here for quite a while. With the armament he has right now, I feel like Ice Rod Cave would be a pretty low priority.
There's always the chance.
There's always the chance. I've seen Lamp here more times than I can remember recently. But we'll get our Hype Cave check here pretty soon. Nice 5 items just sitting here right next to the portal. It's definitely a pretty popular spot to come check as soon as you get Dark World access.
Oh, for sure. Unfortunately, Sin getting a piece of heart from Ice Rod Cave.
Oh wow, is he gonna fake Flipper?
That'd be my guess. Moon Pearl, gonna fake Flipper. I assume check the Hylia Island, possibly Hobo. If not, jump up to the Waterfall Ferry and grab those 2 items out of sequence.
Yeah, I definitely see the value in doing it, but man, I would be, I don't know. I mean, I have Dark World access. I can go anywhere, dude. But I'm gonna fake Flipper. There's the red mail sitting on the island. Ooh, Kless shot one of the sight lines of the guards. And while he was trying to move around the trees there, of course that gets you spotted for some reason.
We have 3 bottles.
Wow, dude.
Blue potion, a bee, and green pot.
So if there's nothing over here, Kless might just walk. If there's nothing at the dig game, Kless might just mirror and walk up and just use the town portal rather than, you know, saving, quitting, going to town. I think would probably be the decision here.
Probably. There's always the chance to go back and check Pyramid and maybe catfish.
Right, our other 5/6 crystal is Swamp Palace, so we will need those flippers. The green pendant is at Skull Woods, and the red pendant at Turtle Rock.
Alright, we'll see what the Waterfall Fairy has here.
It's a lot of places for those flippers to be.
Unfortunately, nothing good, just money. See if Sin goes up and checks the Zora ledge. That's what it's looking like.
Not even close to having enough to buy the item. Even if this was a 300, it still wouldn't have enough. But, you know, information.
It's the book.
It's the book!
That early knowledge of knowledge.
Really?
I'm sorry, everyone.
No, it's actually... I thought it was pretty good. There's a lot of digs in this digging game, holy cow.
Oh, it's like a max dig. Oh, come on, come on.
Oh, he might have actually found the item and was just digging for more cash, actually.
Oh, yeah. I unfortunately didn't catch it.
So, funny enough, having Turtle Rock and Skull Woods as pendants, the Fire Rod might actually be optional this seed.
Possibly. That happens to be the case. You know, GT might be a fun experience with just the lamp. Alright, so got a nice good old dark room here. See if this Death Mountain sequence break here pays off a little bit. They do end up finding that fire rod. It opens up some things that they might not need to do.
Yeah, well, if we end up not finding that fire rod at all, we will still need the lamp. Because we do need at least one fire source in order to finish the game. Doesn't matter which one, but the Guidance Tower does have some fire requirements to it, so we will need to find one of them.
Looks like Sin is playing like me, checking Pyramid right now.
Not that interested. Spectacle Rock was just 50. We find the 10 bomb inside. With only 2 bombs, that would be a little tempting, but I don't think I would go all the way over there just to get it.
Alright, looks like we're probably getting a pod entrance.
I like this. I do like this a lot. You can check, heck, you could finish pod right now if you wanted to, and then you can mirror and finish Eastern. As long as you're comfortable with your dark rooms.
Just gotta hope they remember to check Sahasrara's hut.
Actually, 5 hearts and dark rooms is a little scary, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Even with blue mail. That damage will sneak up on you. Got a so-called Paradox Cave here. I don't like that name.
I mean, it is fitting, but it is a little weird, I agree. Because you enter the bottom, and then you fall down a hole and end up higher up on the mountain. Well, there's the fire
Oh, there it is! Oh. So you know.
That'll make those dark rooms significantly easier.
A sub-19 full shield set.
Oh, you put the mirror shield already? And the master sword, wow.
Oh man. So you know, if they find Titansmith's Turtle Rock is open.
Yeah, it wouldn't be in sequence because of the Death Mountain situation. They don't actually have a way to get up, but I'd be a little worried anyway, I think.
It's a possibility. Just 20 on the floating island there.
There's the big key in the first chest of pods, so the bow was required to get any further in this dungeon. I mean, not that we would have missed it. but it's going to lead to some really interesting routing here. If there happens to be 2 small keys over here, and I think there has to be 2 small keys over here, he could go straight to Helmasaur.
Possibly. And big key first thing in Hera. And a small key.
Did you get both keys?
Yes, they did.
First 2 locations? Oh, man.
So they gotta hope that just one of the dungeon items is in that basement.
There's actually a lot of bombs under pots in Hera, so you can probably stock up here. Only came in with 2. Actually, this may not have to be a key that Sinhe just opened up, but it did happen to be, and looks like he's gonna opt not to go straight to Helmasaur and instead gonna take the more traditional route. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I don't blame him. And technically, Lamp can still be back here.
It sure can. Ooh.
Half magic.
Alright, and there's both our Hera items too, so they won't have
Oh,
to
we
go
getting a hot
downstairs.
bomb jump.
Yo!
Gets it!
I love that strat. It looks very silly running around the chest there, but it all works out.
I've yet to actually pull that off, but it's very nice. You don't have the boots to make your way back. So your only option is to either go the normal route or to try and do that bomb jump.
Alright, Moldorm with the hammer. Only 3 hits, not really a big deal. You just kind of have to... Whoa!
Oh! What a hit!
Yeah, not a big deal, except when that happens. That was pretty impressive.
Oh no.
I didn't finish the sentence, it was fine.
That hit was amazing though.
Yeah, it really was. Alright, round 2, let's go. Anyway, 3 hits to the tail, and it skips the fast phase. It's really nice coming up here with the hammer, or I guess with the Master Sword you can also just spin and do the same thing. Alright, sending you onto the dark basement here. Look, he has the fire rod so we can light the torches here. Doesn't really need the lamp. These are pretty easy dark rooms anyway. You just got to not get bullied by these bubbles.
Oh, so there was the sword and pod. Sin has Master Sword right now.
Oh yeah, I see those sword beams. Nice. Alright, into the dark maze here. It's not too hard, but these Kodongos, I think they're called? I don't remember actually. They will do a full heart of damage regardless of your armor, I'm pretty sure. So he's gonna have to be a little bit careful. Only it's 2 hearts left.
It's if you don't know it too well, it's very easy to get disoriented. And sometimes actually having 1 or 2 alive helps you like make sense of things. Burna in the Spiral Cave chest.
Alright. Just the heart from the big chest and pod. So the bottom right chest in the maze was rupees, but I didn't quite see what the top left one was. I don't think it was anything too important. It wasn't Mitt, and it wouldn't have been like a fetch quest item, because we don't have anything in those slots yet. Oh, Kless was heading towards his fire rod, but he's changing his mind.
Uh-oh.
This is a fairy cave. You don't want to bomb this. I mean, I know 5 hearts is hard, but that you're at max health right now. Alright. I have no idea where we're going.
That is amazing. They actually have the same amount of rupees.
Are they going to just walk over to pod from here, maybe?
That's what it's looking like.
Oh, okay.
I guess would be to check pyramid as well.
Oh, that's right. Kless hasn't been this way yet. Okay. I see. Kless is overwhelmed with the amount of items. Yeah, I probably would be too. It's not surprising. You have just about everything. Alright, Sinhe's on to the more difficult portion of pod. The turtle room's coming up. There are torches in here. If he can find them to light them, it would be a big help. Kless gonna grab the heart piece on the pyramid, and I don't blame him at all. Oh, nice! Gets the torch.
Sin got blocked by one of the turtles there. With his first fire rod shot.
There you go. Not too bad there. I think 4 hearts blue mail for Helmosaur is actually gonna be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they might take a hit on these last ones.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be fine.
Just depends on how they want to fight Helmosaur. If they want to get up in the face and use the hammer, or my personal favorite strat of 5 bomb hits.
Just bombing the mask?
Yep.
I haven't tried that in so long. It would probably be so hard for me. It looks like Sinhe opted just to plow through the turtles and equip the blue potion in case he needed it. I think he'll still be fine though. Nice, gets the despawn of the fireball there.
Oh! Might not for the blue potion, yep.
Yeah, better safe, I say. So, if you break the mask, it despawns any fireballs that Helmosaur has shot. So, if you know that you're just about to break the mask, but he's about to do an attack, just wait a second. You can probably get that fireball despawn. Gets the Titans!
The bits! Oh no! Oh no!
Alright, so don't know where the lamp is, but it's not locked behind the mitts.
It's somewhere early though. No, I don't think they've checked west of West Hyrule, Thievestown, Village of Outcasts, all that.
Yeah, the closest we've been is the dig game.
Yeah, so it's most likely somewhere in there.
Yeah, with the fire rod being here, it could just be off of... Heck, it could even be off the green pendant, couldn't it? Because we got the fire rod from a freeze location. Yeah, the Thievestown village area does seem pretty likely.
Both entering eastern here.
Oh, and with the fire rod already, he might just be completely not concerned about finding the lamp at all. It's the one... We have the one fire source we need to finish the game. The only other dark room we have to do is Misery Mire, right? I guess Eastern Palace, but whatever.
Eastern's dark room isn't too difficult.
Yeah, especially when you have the fire rod, the light, the torches in there.
Yeah, the most difficult one I would say is the Igor room.
Oh, for sure. And then you have lanterns in that room straight to the left and right of you as soon as you enter, so you can just fire rod those super easy. Or it could just be hanging out here in Eastern Palace big chest, huh? Oh wait, did they have the big key already? I haven't noticed.
I have not paid attention, unfortunately.
Nope, seems not, or else you'd go open it right now.
Kless going back for those bombs. I don't blame him.
This early in the morning, getting a lampless seed, it's like we don't even want the sun to come out. No light here.
Pretty quick key room.
So if Kless is in Eastern, I'm guessing he just mirrored in front of Pod and is just gonna go in there after this?
Possibly. Hoping that the lamp was somewhere, but...
So
also that fire rod gives more incentive to actually be able to clear it. vanilla big key location.
Lamp is before myths. Yes, the lamp is before the myths for sure, since Helmasaur had the Titan's myths. Yeah, it's... Oh, with this low amount of health, doing this skip here is a little dangerous, isn't it? Because all the stuff still does a full heart, or at least
Just
the
a
bubbles
bit.
surrounding the pots. Oh, gets it anyway. Might hop down the little pots right before the big key door to heal up. Because I believe the Igors also do a full heart of damage regardless of your armor.
I'd believe it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that was scary. So, this
Fortunately,
is
survived that. But yeah, the Japanese 1.0. Is it specifically just 1.0?
I want to say it is. I don't know for sure.
You can still take damage when you're falling. You can still get grabbed when you're falling. It's fun.
Yeah, you can't... you can't take damage while you're like hopping off a ledge, but once you start that falling animation, you are totally vulnerable. And probably the fall to Mothula is the worst part of it.
I have been grabbed once.
Oh, me
And it
too.
was
Just once.
Very sad.
Once is enough. Yeah, I'm glad those guys didn't, you know, do enough damage to take him out. That was super close.
Now, wonder what Kless is going to do after this.
I would hope go right into pod. He's comfortable with dark rooms. I think Sinhe's gonna go check out the dark world. I guess this is a very long route. Oh, he hasn't been up to Death Mountain yet.
Yep.
Okay, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, with those myths, we'll be able to check out Dark Death Mountain as well. We know we won't find the lamp up here, but we do still need to find both the flutes and the flipper. No, the flipper and the flutes. No.
The flippy fluties.
Yeah, those. I know what I'm trying to say. That's important. Alright, Kless is dipping into pod without the lamp. Once he does not find the lamp, hopefully he'll stay and clear it all, because those Titans mitts. Ooh la la. You don't want to be double dipped in this place.
Did Death Mountain really have much?
It had the mirror shield. There was a sword here, I think. Hera had half magic.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say that's just about it.
Yeah.
Maybe a bottle.
And we had the blue cane spiral cave, but we haven't seen Dark Death Mountain quite yet.
Oh, Spike Cave is open. So, you never know. I might go down and check that.
Oh yeah, it sure is, isn't it? It's not something you want to try to tank through with this low amount of effective health. But maybe after finding the blue cane, might give you more incentive to go check that. After Dark Death Mountain, of course, there's nice, what, 6 items there waiting.
Plus, putting that mirror shield to use.
Oh man, we could go all the way to Laser Bridge. Never mind, we can just beat Turtle Rock right now.
Yep, assuming it's not a Quake.
I don't know if he'll decide to do that, considering it's a pendant. And we still haven't been to Western Dark World.
Yep. Thievestown and Skullwoods are all places that could probably have, you know, normal progression items like the flute, or the flippers, or the lamp.
Oh my gosh. If the flute happens to be over there, we could have the lamp in Spike Cave, I think.
I'm enjoying the seed.
Yeah, just a bunch of stuff at the start, and it's been trickling in pretty slowly, as expected after getting everything at the start, but still both players continuing to clear crystals. So it's not like they're wasting time. I mean, it's stuff that they're gonna have to do anyway. Sinhe looks like he's just hopping right down the spiral cave. Not gonna bother going over to Hera first and walking back, so he might have a little more walking ahead of him if he wants to go do Hera after this. Oh, actually, he'll probably just go to Dark Death Mountain and then mirror in front of Hera.
Possibly. Might do Hera first, and then make their way back and jump into Dark Death Mountain. Either way, doesn't particularly matter. Quake locked Meyer, Quake on Trinex. Oh man.
Oh baby, we can only hope.
There are people who liked watching seeds, and then there's people who just want to watch the world burn. And I'm a bit of both.
They just want to watch more Zelda, because when the players have to do more things, it just means the match lasts longer, right?
Wondering if that book is going to be put to use.
Yeah, we gotta find those stinking flippers. It could be our only way in the desert. Depending on where that flute is.
Yep. Let's see.
Nothing in the Super Bunny Cave.
Desert, Swamp, and Turtle Rock are pendants.
Skullwoods.
Oh, sorry, Skullwoods. My mistake.
It's Bomb Row, so we can totally get into Turtle Rock.
Let's see. So, I think Pedestal could be a bunch of things.
Right, both players having the Tempered Sword now, very nice. The Mushroom, huh? Well, alright, Sin, do you go into Turtle Rock? I think he's gonna go to Hera.
Yep, going to Hera.
Dude, I'd be the idiot that goes into Turtle Rock right now and finds nothing.
Same. Actually, I'd probably do Hera first and then go to Turtle Rock.
Sure, let's go into Turtle Rock when we have Pendant Thieves Town, that whole area we haven't even touched yet. No, guys, I don't think he's going to Turtle Rock right now. Don't worry about it. If he wants to go into Turtle Rock, it's not that long a walk.
Getting the fire rod in Sahasrara's hut and just not choosing to go to Skullwoods or Thieves Town or any of that side just is interesting to me. Because there could be progression in Skullwoods in the second half, or on Mothula, or the Green Pendant.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so great.
It might actually be the lamp.
Yeah, it definitely could be. We still need that flute, and that could have been like the first Death Mountain access we were supposed to get, I guess. Though I guess we didn't find anything on Death Mountain that would kind of lead to the lamp, huh? So they're probably both still out there somewhere. It's likely going to be the lamp first, I imagine. But I guess we'll see. Alright, Sinhe grabbing his half magic. Probably pretty happy to see that. I mean, you're never sad to see half magic, but it does seem like Hera doesn't have anything else.
The only time you're sad is when you're trying to do the mushroom glitch for the Mad Batter.
Oh, I love the casual walk behind that bumper right as you get up this floor. That's actually really precise. Or at least I feel it's precise. It might not be.
Getting bumped out. Classic.
Alright, just twice.
Alright, should have this in another hit. There he goes.
Tempered spin doing gold class damage. You only need one spin, one swing to take him out.
I love jumping in with a charged sword and just getting pushed right back out. Moldorm just playing defense so hard.
I do remember seeing a video of someone trying to hop down that ledge and getting bounced up like 4 times before finally making it and then immediately dying.
So, what was the last thing they did in sequence?
Oh, that's a good question. Get the fire rod, maybe.
I think that was it, actually.
Canaberna was in sequence. No, it wasn't. What am I talking about? Alright. Well, I hope the lamp is here. It's a heart piece, whatever. Dude, I'd be happy to see a heart piece right now.
Alright, Sin, please. Please go.
This is not where you're saving quit. This is not where you're saving quit to if you're going to Thieves' Town.
Swamp, aren't you?
With the flippers is not without flippers.
Oh yeah, I hate those flippers. I always forget them.
Kless is thinking, where the heck do I go now? Holy moly. What a sequence break. This is all them. Did Kless come over here, or did Sin come over here and do the digging game stuff?
I don't believe so.
Oh yeah, because he went and did fake flippers at the start while Kless just went straight there. So after this, maybe he will walk up to the village warp. But looks like Kless might get there first.
Sin will just be making their way, getting these couple item checks, and then making their way to the village. They're gonna be pretty much tied.
Yeah, we're gonna be syncing up here pretty nicely. Sin is gonna be just a tad behind because he's gotta check the dig game stuff.
Item-wise, they're looks like they're pretty much the same dungeons. They've done pretty much everything, so
They're both after 42 minutes of running around everywhere else, we're finally getting into Western Dark World.
he's ready for this chess game.
I'd be happy to see Art Container. Alright, time for Thieves' Town. Just another one of those crystals. Okay, never mind. See you later. We'll be back. Yep, Sinhe's walking up to the Village of Outcasts. Oh, here's all the heart containers that we were missing at the start of the game.
If they only came here earlier.
Well, even though we haven't had, like, much total health, both runners have been pretty good about not dying. There was one little mishap in Eastern Palace, but, I mean, we were just fine.
Sin getting the Peg Cave blacksmith sequence started.
Taking an extra second there to hammer that turkey, I like that.
And looks like Kless is going into Thieves' Town. I wanted to be Turtle Rock.
Whoa!
The boots.
That would have been pretty convenient.
Oh, Sin just blowing through that magic.
I think he's doing fake powder, but it looked like rage fire rods, but he was wasted magic to do the fake powder glitch here in just a moment. Anyway, those boots would have been nice to have like 5 seconds ago to run through those pegs.
Let's see what the blacksmith has.
Kless
The bombsmith.
Yeah, it's typical of the dwarves, I think, to have bombs. Kless would have liked to have those boots for Thieves' Town. There's a lot of places in here you can dash pretty effectively. Well, we've already sequenced broke enough. I mean, what else could?
Come on, just go into Turtle Rock, please. Please, I'll nudge you there. I'll entice you with a blue potion.
Oh, that's pretty good. We need to find that fourth bottle somewhere. Oh no, okay, looks like Cindy's gonna be doing the purple chest stuff first before hopping into Thief's Town. I say oh no, I don't know why I said that, there's something really bad about it. But he's gonna have to do Thief's Town anyway, so we'll probably be getting to that pretty soon. Oh, he'll probably go check King's Tomb, bonk rocks, and then just run right over to the village warp then.
Possibly. This completely in-sequence chest check here.
Yeah, knows it won't be lamp, but we still need those flippers and flute.
Just the heart piece.
Finding all the hearts. Already been 3 full ones in the village area.
They have almost twice as much health if they went Western high roll instead of doing everything else. Ooh, I did not catch what King's Tomb had. Let's see.
It was a heart piece.
Good old heart piece. Let's see, we don't have a key yet here for Kless. Not positive what the item count is. I'm terrible at counting for items.
Yeah, I don't typically count items until I get to, like, a specific point I need to know, and then I just pause and check. Like, do I have the map and compass already? Okay, there must be this many left then. I think Ice Palace is really the only place that would end up biting me in the butt. Because item counting in Ice Palace is actually pretty important. If it's like a pendant dungeon and you know you don't have to clear it.
Nah, you're fine. Now, speaking of out of sequence things, they could jump into Ice Palace.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, why not?
I mean, they very well might.
It won't have the flippers.
It won't have the flippers, and it won't have the
could
lamp.
have the flute.
But it could have the flute.
Maybe.
That's a big maybe, I don't know. That one maybe might put off for quite a while, I think. Even though it is a crystal and they're gonna have to do it anyway.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah, as soon as they find the flute, they can safely go mode Ice Palace.
Mirror shield, putting good use in there. So it looks like there's a key in the big chest.
What it seems like. Funny enough, if there happens to be if the small key happens to be in the big chest, this is just a little bit of useless information. Maybe you can use it someday. The hammer has to be located somewhere before both blind and the attic chest.
Oh.
Because you couldn't, if you happen to use the key in the one switch room before the attic, if you happen to use that key to open up the big chest door, the small key would be in there, and you'd have to have the hammer to access it. And since, you know, soft locks are prevented,
mostly prevented.
The hammer has to be placed. Mostly prevented. I think Key Sanity is like the only known one right now.
Yeah. That one's a fun one to try and figure out things.
I'm glad Kless came down here to do this peg cave.
Time to go fast. Getting those dash boots.
Now, when I was talking about with the Thief's Town big chest having the key, that does not mean that the chest in the maiden cell, the jail cell, that can still be the hammer because that one is still in logic even if you don't have the.
Yep.
Yep. You can go get down all the way to that one anytime there.
Looks like Kless is foregoing the chest. Gonna check possibly Skullwoods or the Bumper Cave.
I think having just gotten the boots, I think the rocks and stuff would be on his radar, but...
Oh, definitely.
Skullwoods is basically overworld, so why not?
Well, they're probably gonna do both at some point, so just a matter of time.
There has to be something here, right? It's probably the lamp, but... the lamp, I think, would just tie everything together, wouldn't it?
Pretty much. There's so many items. Just no lamp.
It's got to be here, or it's got to be off the green pendant. I think that'd be pretty funny.
Well, the two big places are Skullwoods here and the graveyard section. King's Tomb, the ledge. Because even the fact that they have the Titan's Mitts, at this point, they still would have been able to open it with the mirror.
Yeah, that graveyard ledge, and I guess the bumper ledge, even though they don't have the cape yet, we still haven't seen it, I think.
I have not caught it at all.
Yeah, we haven't seen Zora yet either, huh?
Nope, they still have a lot of money. I mean, could be vanilla flippers.
That's probably one of the worst ones to have, I think. Just because you're not going to go all the way over there without the flippers to do all those checks. Well... I could see Kless doing the graveyard ledge here, and then maybe mirroring and running over to Zora. I don't know. I'd say he'd go check Catfish, but that would require a save and quit from this specific point, because you can't cross the river this direction.
I would suggest probably do the checks here. Oh yeah, I forgot Bonk Rocks. To try and do both Catfish and and Zora. I totally did not want to catch that item there. I didn't see what it was. It looked like a single item. It certainly wasn't an arrow, though. I mean, who puts a single arrow in a chest?
Well, I guess I won't let you down then. Don't worry, you didn't see that. Both players checking graveyard ledge at the same time. If this is progression, I think that'd be pretty funny. Both players running around for so long and then finally getting the item at the exact same time. Come on, game, make it happen.
It's 50.
Oh, maybe that'll remind him to go to Zora. No, Kless wants to stay in the dark world. Oh yeah, he hasn't checked King's Tomb quite yet, but I mean, I guess that didn't really matter.
Huh. Okay. So, last progression item.
The last progression item we, like, in logic one?
Fire?
It might have still been the fire rod.
Because boots aren't in this still.
Yeah, they're not in logic, and
so lamp is probably in Skullwoods.
Dude, it's gotta be in Skullwoods or off Zora.
How many items were found so far?
I don't
We're
think
about to
any?
Get a nice little refresher course with Sin here.
I think 2 of the 3 chests he found were keys, and I think one might have been the compass. Is Kless going to Turtle Rock?
Oh, baby. Well, I don't think they checked Hookshot Cave and Super Bunny Cave.
Oh, that's right. They haven't been up here with the nits yet.
You can always hope, though. It's right there. Of the required items, you know, and pedestal is still an option.
Oh yeah, it really is. We need to find. We need to find the lamp. For pedestal. Well, the pedestal can't be the lamp, we know. And. Well, a funny thing here, because the flute. If we had the flute, we could get in the desert, or if we had the flippers, we could get the book. So, yep. I guess it could still be both, technically.
Alright. Kless smartly choosing to open it, but not going in yet. But opened it.
Uh-oh.
Super Bunny Cave, what do you have?
Yeah, Cindy's done all of this. I don't think there was anything in any of these chests.
Oh yeah, I think the only thing I remember was the mushroom being in Hookshot Cave.
That's right, yeah, and I don't think we haven't seen that yet. We did see the fake powder, but we did not see the mushroom itself quite yet.
So the only thing to make Death Mountain into logic right now is the flute or the lamp.
Yeah, the lamp would definitely tie everything up, because then that would give them access to the myths as well and all that junk. Mothula having nothing.
Green pendant.
Green pendant. I think Sinhe's following the logic nicely. He's not making like the crazy gamble in the Turtle Rock. He knows something has to be around here.
Mm-hmm. With the amount of searching these guys are doing, it's got to be bugging them. Like, what was the last thing we really did to follow the seeds logic right now?
I still want to say it's the fire rod.
That's pretty much my guess as well.
Kless is not interested in following the logic. Key. He's in Turtle Rock.
I mean, Kless might find the flute here. Maybe. Flippers can be here.
Yeah, the flute and the flippers can totally be here. Oh my gosh.
But the question is, how deep into Turtle Rock, or just all the way in Trinex?
Maybe they're both here. Did they find any items in Skull Woods? They must have. There has to be at least one they found.
Oh, there's one. It's art container.
He's out. Yeah, I guess they did find the other one. I don't think it was anything too important.
So, what's still in logic?
The green pendant.
Zora and Catfish.
Zora, Catfish, Zora.
I don't know anything else.
Sinhe is gonna go do Catfish and Zora right now.
They know that the book is up there. Also, which crystals were 5 and 6? It was Swamp and Eastern?
Swamp and Eastern, yeah. So that'll put the flute as a possibility in the Pyramid Fairy, but that's gonna be it. Yeah.
So, wait, was Agina's cave checked at all? I don't think desert hasn't been even observed.
I think you are right. Oh, Cindy's gonna be knocking out the mushroom too. This is actually pretty good routing. He's gonna be able to check.
I don't blame him for that.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to check 3 of the 4 locations right here. 3 of the 4 that he has left.
And gonna be refilling potions as well. Useful potions.
What do we mean by still in logic? So, Oh, there's the shovel.
They
key
sequence broke to get in a couple places. They did pod completely without the lamp, and they ended up getting Titan's mitts, and that's a big thing because that opens up a lot more areas, especially Dark Death Mountain. Kless wouldn't be in Turtle Rock right now without it. So
Yeah.
technically, the lamp is the big thing that we don't know where it is.
Yeah, we call it a sequence break because the game doesn't require you to do dark rooms, so you are going out of sequence, we say, to go do dark rooms without the lamp, where they have found quite a number of items.
Oh yes.
Like everything in Death Mountain, we've got the Titan's mitts out of that. Oh,
Mimic
boy.
Cave, check here.
Flippers!
Flippers from Catfish, flute from Zora?
Oh, man. Alright, so there's our book. So that opens up desert as well.
That's actually very convenient, check here.
That's also Swamp Palace that they can do.
Swamp is open. So, with the required items, whatever medallion that Meyer needs, and the flute.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. I don't think... We may not find the lamp at all.
Maybe not.
It's probably in Agnes Cave at this point. It could be in Swamp, I guess.
It could be in Swamp. Or it could be in Desert. Because they just got
The Ice Palace?
the book. Oh, Ice Palace too. Oh, that opens up so many things.
Oh no, Ice Palace. Well, you want to go mode it, but it's probably not gonna happen. Honestly, I'd probably rather go mode Swamp Palace than I would Ice Palace.
Yeah, I want to say it's easier. I think that's debatable. Easier to go mode or full clear ice time-wise than Swamp. Unless you would just want to clear Swamp first and then go back for the items.
I'm guessing they aren't daring to bring light into his place.
Oh.
Thanks, chat. You're amazing.
Yeah, that is right. Ice Palace is still not in logic.
Yeah, oh yeah, because, okay, the lamp won't be in here, you're right. Oh, come on. Is the flute here on Laser Ridge? Come on.
Ice might have an upgrade. Sword, silvers, could have powder. Who knows?
Oh, Kless. One more. You have the mirror shield.
You have the mirror shield.
I just realized.
Kless, no.
Oh, good thing you used the emergency door, though. Oh, he is a fairy anyway. That's right, he caught Summonation Palace.
I think they might have forgotten.
So someone's still asking about logic things in chat. So remember that the game won't require you, the randomizer won't require you to do dark rooms. Yeah, so the lamp will always be placed before you have to do any dark rooms.
It may be inconveniently placed, but you'll still be able to get it before you're actually required to do a dark room.
Yes. So both players have gone through dark rooms in the dark without the lamp in order to get some pretty key items. So we treat that as out of item fill logic because since they got the Titan's mitts from past the dark room, none of the Titan's mitt locked locations will have the lamp because the lamp has to be before they would have gotten the Titan's mitts. So that's why we know that it can't be anywhere in Turtle Rock, it can't be anywhere in Ice Palace. Not that they're probably looking for the lamp at all right now, but that's just an example of how it would work.
Let's see what Trinex says. Oh, just bomb upgrade.
It was a bust. There's nothing here.
That nice red pendant there. Good old red pendant.
Oh man. I think the lamp has to be in Swamp Palace, unless
Yes.
it's on, unless it's on Sahasrara, which Sinhe did not turn in.
Yep, Green Pendant and Swamp are the big things right now. The book, it could be on
Well, it can be in
the
desert.
tablets.
Yeah, desert or the tablets. You're right. Okay, there's still a good number of spots left then.
Like we said, inconveniently placed.
Kless? Oh, the shovel was in Turtle Rock. That's right.
Flute
that's about
could
it.
be there, yeah.
Oh, no flute location. But if it's not, that's a huge time sink Kless just had. That's really unfortunate that there wasn't anything there. Oh, gonna have to be a little careful here. Just use that blue cane. Alright, there you go. So we're looking for lamp, flute for go mode. So the players aren't really looking for the lamp. We have our fire source that we need for Ganon's Tower, being the fire rod. So while the lamp is always required by item fill logic to finish the game, it's definitely possible to finish it without it as long as you find the fire rod. We need both the flippers, which we know are off Catfish, and the flute, which we do not know where it is at all.
So flute locations. Swamp. Desert. Everything's been roughly done at this point.
The ether or the Bombos tablet?
Yeah, both tablets.
Well, all right, hold on a second here. Were there two swords? Oh, one was in the back room of Pod, right?
Yes.
Before the dark rooms. Okay, that would have been the second sword because one was on Death Mountain. So that sword wouldn't.
The number of swords would have to be considered in logic as well.
Yeah, since you need at least Master Sword in order to get the tablets themselves, we have to make sure we have enough swords to actually put those tablets in logic. Actually, Ether Tablet probably isn't in logic, is it? Because that's up on Death Mountain.
Only for flute.
Yes. Vanilla Flute was where again? Vanilla Flute location is the dig spot in the grove. Sorry, go ahead.
It's kind of weird, because depending on what they find first, in order to get to Death Mountain, it could be one leading to the other.
I can't believe our two missing items are both the ones that allowed Death Mountain access. This is too great. Showing off that fire rod there. Fire rod doing gold sword class damage to Cold Stare. Totally destroys him. It doesn't seem like there was anything in Ice Palace.
Yeah, pedestal is still an option.
Yeah, if Pedestal happens to hold the flute, Kless is gonna probably be pretty happy that he ended up doing Turtle Rock after all.
I'm gonna wonder if Sin is going to check pedestal, because they do have the book now.
Ooh.
Before roaming up to Turtle Rock.
I feel like I would go check Agina and Desert Palace right now, actually.
Which may be the play that is going on right now. Or Swamp. Well, found powder.
It's funny because he just did pick powder.
Yep. So, got plenty of safeties. Bottles, powder.
Oh, is Cindy going to Swamp instead of Desert? No, it looks like he's
probably checking Bombos. And depending on that, going to Swamp or Eastern.
Desert?
I keep switching them.
Oh, it's fine. Desert it's Western Palace.
Yeah, let's just go with Western.
Opposed to the Eastern Palace. Kless is gonna go check out Agina. We haven't seen this yet. Cindy's also gonna check Agina. I hope oh no, he's not. He's going to Swamp.
Nope. Swamp. Gina's cave just ignored. On the ledge, nothing.
Class about to remember.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, they were getting spin speed. I thought they were gonna go try to use the book, but they don't have. Nah, just grabbing spin speed off the stairs right there. Alright, was the lamp in Agina's cave the whole time?
We'll see.
Was it really that simple?
Nope, a lot of money.
They would have been their Zora money, I guess.
So. This might be the double swamp check.
Well, Kless still needs his flippers, which I think he's gonna go find here shortly.
I believe the lamp could also be in desert.
Yes, it definitely could.
But other than those two locations, they've checked pretty much everything they can. Still have not had green pendant checked yet, right?
Oh, that's right. No, he never did turn that in, did he?
So yeah, those are the big factors if they hold anything.
Have they checked Hobo? I'm pretty sure someone did check Hobo. Alright, Sinhe's getting into the meat of Swamp Palace here. I mean, Lamp is probably here. I mean, I guess I've said that the last 2 or 3 locations, major locations we've been to. Eventually I'll be right. Here's our 4th bottle. Another green potion to fill that half magic bar. Gonna opt not to check the left side. Is only looking for the flute right now. I think this makes a lot of sense. This jellyfish jerk needs to get the heck out of here. There we go. I was hoping to find the flute in the back chest here so he doesn't have to have the 2 chests on the left weighing on their mind. Kless gets his flippers, doesn't know what to do anymore. Here's the mirror.
They're probably trying to process what does that mean.
What does that put in logic? The answer is
but I don't think they checked Zora at all, let alone Waterfall. So they're gonna do that now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And there it is. It is in Swamp. The lamp has been found. Everyone can go home, but don't, please. It's not over yet.
This dumb video game. Okay, good.
We're a flute away.
Yep. No chance of not having the medallion required now.
The sequence has been found. The only thing is if they want to find silvers at all.
With all the crap, all the hoops they've had to jump through, I don't think anyone's going to go out of their way to search for any more.
I don't blame them. Ah, oh, man. Let's see. We've been out of sequence for like 50 minutes.
Yeah. It really has been about that long, hasn't it? Alright, that finally puts the pedestal in logic. And pretty much everything else except the mire area.
The vanilla flute spot was unfortunately not flute, it was powder.
Alright, Cindy's gonna have to make a decision here. Do you go check the left side chests or not? Do you really need flute? Yes, the only way to get into the Misery Mire area is to fly to flight point 6 and lift a Titan Mitt rock there.
Unless you are going to be a dirty cheater and clip your way.
Don't do that.
I won't judge you, but everyone else will.
That is not allowed for these tournaments. Do not do that.
No, 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 no. No major glitches.
Was book tracked on the wrong site? No, both players have the book now, for sure. Ooh, time for the big bomb.
Yep, bomb is open with swamp being cleared.
And after this, I think it's going to be a begrudging trip down to Desert Palace. Or maybe Turtle Rock, because he knows it's now in logic.
We'll see if Sin actually checks Green Pendant after this as well,
Oh my
or if they
gosh.
have to go to Desert. It feels like the seed has gone on longer than an hour and 15.
Because we haven't really found anything.
But we found pretty much
We
everything.
found everything in the first 20 minutes, and then nothing almost until now. With the lamp, which wasn't even what they were looking for.
At least with finding the lamp, they found at least where they were supposed to go. It may not help them, but it's something, I guess.
Oh, I think he's gonna go turn to the green pendant.
That's what it's feeling like to me. Let's see if Kless is going to opt to check the left side of Swamp.
Yes, and he did not, and someone in chat is saying that there was still one item over there.
Alright, everybody, hold your breath. What does Sahasrara have? Alright, you can start breathing again.
Whatever, video game. Whatever. Alright, I think it's gonna be on the Desert Palace.
Yep, got Desert, and with a lamp, Ether Tablet.
I think if Flute doesn't show up, I think Sinhe's gonna head over to Turtle Rock after this, and then after that, probably just pull the pedestal.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe a couple one-off locations, like the Ether Tablet you just said, but I don't know. Yeah, and left side swamp you didn't check, with which Kless is going to, so we will see if the Flute happens to be it.
This could be a decider play right here.
Kless has to be feeling behind right now after checking all of Turtle Rock and it not ending up being anything.
They both have to feel kind of behind. Like, they must feel good that they have the items that they do, except they don't have everything that they need. That lingering flute is possibly still instilling some doubt.
There's one of the two desert items right there.
Big key there. So they needed the boots in order to complete Desert.
Yeah, good thing to have them
Boots
already.
needed the mitts, so they needed to beat Pod. So, that's a rough summary right now. Like I said, peeps. Logic.
Oh my
there it
god!
is. Kless is that everything? We don't know what Meyer has, so technically not yet.
Oh no! Sinhe is gonna
Sinhe,
have a
no.
bad rest of this seed.
Do not forget, Sin. Please do not forget.
Dude, even if he hasn't forgotten, he is absolutely going up to Turtle Rock first. There's no way.
Saving and quitting.
Oh, he finds the second item. He might go check the pedestal right now. Nope, never mind. He's going to Turtle Rock.
Going.
Yet.
And with the mirror out, I'm assuming they're just going to check Ether Tablet and then head straight over. Oh no.
It's not looking too hot.
These are the gambles that you take.
Oh. The only thing that could go wrong, I think, is if Kless happens to skip the Quake Medallion right up here for some reason.
And that
it
being
happens
required to
be
go
Meyer. Yeah, but if he's
Plus
coming down
fun.
here, if he's coming down here to check the lamp or to check these chests, I can only imagine he'll also check the waterfall chest as well.
Yeah, there's no reason not to check the waterfall chest, really. There it is.
There we go.
So,
Any doubts you had are now gone. You are good to go.
I want to say we are in go mode. I'm not sure Kless's ability of Silverless Ganon, but with Tempered Sword, it shouldn't be that difficult to spin slash your way to victory. Sin is making their way to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, even if you were in go mode, you would check that waterfall chest, I think.
I would still check any chest in your path.
Yeah, that's about as
Just-
in the way it gets for silvers or something. Yeah, well, Sinhe's gonna go into Turtle Rock and might just seal his fate. But we've seen stranger things happen. It's not over till it's over.
Yeah, at least it's not Master Sword Ganon. Tempered certainly makes it a lot more manageable. So, Sin going to most likely full clear Turtle Rock here. Unfortunately, the only dungeon they have they need to complete is Meyer, but they need to make their way back into Swamp to get the flute.
Yeah, Kless is gonna have to spend that time doing Ice Palace, but it being a go mode Ice Palace, I don't think is gonna make a dent in the time that Sinhe needs.
Despite the fact that Kless is in go mode, anything could happen. This is still a race.
Is left side swamp the only thing Sinhe has left after Turtle Rock? Pretty much. There really isn't that many locations left. He hasn't checked the pedestal yet, but he may just very well. Oh well, he'll probably go check it before going over to beat Landmola. Maybe. Yeah, it takes a long time to go beat up Landmola, especially because you have to run down there. You can't fly, so he'll probably go check the pedestal after this. And then what? He'll have the flute, so we can check the dig spot.
I really hope Sin does not forget. Because that is one of the worst things you can ever do in a randomizer. Forgetting.
Just forget any location, yeah.
Actually, that's a bit of a lie. The worst thing is mistaking that you've checked something.
Marking the wrong medallion on Meyer or something.
No. Ignore that shovel.
Just keep going.
The powder can wait.
Does Kless go back, or does Sin go back to Swamp or check pedestal? I would bet he checks pedestal, honestly. If you skip left side Swamp, you are committing to not going back there until it is your last spot. I could definitely see him going to check the dig spot and then going to check pedestal after this. That's just what I'm guessing.
Kless with a very nice quick setup for the bomb jump there.
Yeah, doesn't even have to wait for the firebar. Question, can I play the randomized game or is it just for the tournament? There is a link in chat right now. That bot command. Right at the end, play it yourself. Go to that website and you too can create your own randomized game to play. It's definitely super fun. That's why we have a tournament with like 512 people in it.
More and more people have been getting hooked to it, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Been playing since right around V18.
Where was Flute? Flute was in the left side of Swamp Palace, which then he had skipped. So it might be a bit before he gets back there, but there's not too much left to check after Trinex here. Whoa, going in circles.
Getting that pit stop. And Cold Stare is down. I'm not a fan of skipping dungeons.
The
Like
chest.
the left side of Swamp.
Yeah, it's a very difficult decision to make. He probably still felt behind, maybe. So he was like, I just need to go. I can't be wasting more time doing this.
Because knowing me, if I don't go back and check immediately, it'll have something.
Alright, Kless getting our first look into the Misery Mire area. We don't really care what the medallion is. We have all of them.
It's Ether. Could be getting a bird toss here.
I don't even remember where Ether was. It was one of the two early ones, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Didn't Hobo have it?
Hobo had Big 20, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, we're getting it. The bird has been tossed. Do not worry, everyone. Everything is fine.
Oh man, I love that Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock? What? That Trinex kill was just in his mouth. And just slapped him before he got hit, I think.
Yep.
Alright. Sinhe, there was nothing here, dude. Where are you going? It's probably gonna go dig.
What's on your mind? Using that shovel. Yeah, they turned in the green pen, so yeah. The decisions. Not many decisions, but... looks like going to desert.
Oh yeah, that's an option too, isn't it? Wait, didn't you come here?
Nope. Actually,
I thought he did, and you moved out when you didn't have both items. He's gonna go get the pennant and pull.
He's gonna beat it, and he's gonna do a blind pull.
He's gonna do a blind pull. He is committing hard to this. There's no way it's left side swamp. It just can't be, okay? I don't believe it. I hope it's the cape. Or silvers, or I don't know. It'd be silvers.
Best possible way to catch up would be silvers. It really helps with the Vitreous fight.
Oh no, Kless messing up the fire rod through the block there for a second. That's fine. It was his first torch, so it's not like he lost any time, really.
I'm pulling for you, Sin. Come on.
Now I want to address in chat here. He didn't forget the left side of swamp. This isn't a he forgot play. He skipped it because he felt behind. And if you feel behind and you're skipping left side swamp, you're not going back there, because if you go back there and it's right in both situations, if you go back there, you probably lost anyway. So you have to commit to not going back there. That's what he's doing right now.
He's already eaten the time loss, leaving and resetting the dungeon. So
yeah, this is just a major committing to his decision, because he knows as soon as he goes back there, that's got to be it.
I'm a fan of the safer way of just full clearing it, just to get it out of the way and out of my mind.
Yeah, it's when you feel that behind in a seed like this, I can definitely understand what he was thinking when he skipped it, but it's just really unfortunate that this is how it turned out.
Yeah, just you take the gambles and you see if it plays out or not, and at this point, we're most likely going to see a pedestal pull and then possibly going back into swamp.
Oh man, are we gonna get burned to dash strats?
Oh man.
Oh, just slices. Oh. That's fine, I guess.
And it doesn't help with the burn attack as well. I can just feel the frames going by.
Yeah, looks like a dig spot into pedestal. Oh well.
8 arrows into Vitreous' eye there, and it's over.
Oh, at least we got a shovel dash. That was nice.
Always got a shovel dash.
Alright, Kless grabs his final crystal. We're going to be heading up to Ganon's Tower here in just a moment. Oh, dude, we get to do the thing.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to hit the button.
Alright, everyone. Get your guesses in for where the big key is going to be in Ganon's Tower. Pick 1 to 22. See who it gets the closest. And if you happen to be a subscriber or cheered 250 bits or more, if you are the closest, you'll get put onto the leaderboard as well. I'm feeling chest 16.
I am hoping the silver arrows are right here. It is the cape!
It was the cape! Blind pull cape.
Oh, well, that leaves a single location Sinhe has left. I think with this save and quit point, he's going there right now.
That inventory is looking mighty full. Just missing a boomerang, silvers, and a sword, and the red tunic from the lake.
Oh yeah, the red tunic's on the lake.
Yep, well, we found like 15 minutes in.
Alright, so here's another thing. What emote are we gonna get from Speed Gaming Bot whenever we stop the game guessing?
I'm not even sure of the possibilities.
Oh dude. I wanna see Cool Cat.
Alright. Dang!
I'm good at this.
Dirty cheater here. I feel there's some collusion going on. Alright, first chest, just 300. Second chest, piece of heart.
No keys to even gamble on the right side.
Not risking the tile room.
In this situation, you'd just feel it's probably in the tower.
There's the key, so the possibility of going right is there. Alright, so that was what, 3 so far?
That would be 3.
Got 4 to 7 here. 5. 6. 7.
Well,
Mirroring out,
ooh, we're
going
to
back the right side.
Yep, still feel behind. This is one of the this is kind of one of the weird gambles you can make. Okay, my opponent probably went full left side, so I should just stop here and go to the right.
The only question is, do they do tile room? Nope.
Nope, we're out. Little do they know, they have quite a bit of time. All the time in the world, almost.
But once you get that nagging feeling that you're behind, it doesn't leave you.
Oh no.
There we go.
You throw that
All
block at just the right spot, it
Is
just completely clears
8,
it.
9, 10, 11.
It is on the left.
Well, we gonna see Armos?
You might as well commit and go all the way to Armos.
Nope.
Oh, okay, never mind. What do I know?
And Sin making their way to get their flute.
There it is. Someone has
There it
asked in the
is.
chat, where's flute? It's right there.
At this point, if it was me, I would have forgotten to actually activate the flute and try and use it.
Yeah, okay, I can totally see myself doing that too.
I am so far behind. Oh wait, I didn't activate it. Alright, so this is 12? It's 12.
If it is 12, there it is.
If my counting is correct, which I don't know how to count.
I believe you are correct.
I do not know the command for ending the game.
I think it's exclamation big key space 12, perhaps? I don't want to look dumb if I get it wrong, so you should do it.
Now I'm on edge.
Alright. Big key 12. Oh, that was it. Okay. We were right. And never forget to save. Alright. So Kless, heading through Ganon's tower here, about to get into the gauntlet. Sinhe's off to Misery Mire. After a long slog to finally find that flute. Well, it was just... I mean, I can't really blame him for skipping left side at all. It's just unfortunate how it turned out is all. I think it was completely fine to do. It's just one of those, it's randomizer things. You just gotta shake it off.
Yep. It's 2 chests. It might have something, it might not.
Right, into what I feel is the worst room in the game, these stupid red skeletons. But
they do die to ether, so if you just wanna feel like eating up the time, but getting them anyway, just go and use it.
That's true. If you're new to this game and you have issue with some of these gauntlet rooms, Don't forget your medallions, because those would destroy these enemies.
Bombos will take care of everything. Ether is a little bit faster for those skeletons.
Yeah, I think it just freezes the other enemies, though, so
Yep.
you'll have to still deal with them. Which can be just as difficult if you're on an ice floor. Hitting a stationary target's still difficult on the ice floor.
Could lamp have been go mode?
I guess so, since Quake wasn't needed,
It was
but
it was one of the last things they really found.
oh, if logic was followed? No way,
No,
because
no.
lamp, yeah, mitts were locked behind the lamp and pod. But, yeah. Either way, I don't think either racer was actually looking for the lamp.
So, silvers, where are they at? They're probably in GT somewhere.
Yeah, there's still a couple
The
chests
most likely
left to
place.
go. I mean, we've seen... Have we seen everything outside of GT?
A bunch.
Maybe there was a second item in Mire or so that we didn't catch, but I think we
Possibly.
checked just about everything, yeah.
It could be that fantastic validation chest, silver.
Yeah, I'll probably check it. Might check these. Oh, maybe not comfortable with Silverless Ganon. Just wants to be super sure that he can check. He can do it.
Yep. Oh, unfortunately, getting that bomb stuck on the wall there. Both the silvers and the sword upgrade have yet to be found.
Alright, on the Moldorm 2. Oh, geez, watch out.
Kind of
Okay.
close, but made it.
Alright, are the silvers in the final chest? They are not.
No.
So,
We'll find out at some point where they were.
yeah, again, it'll give us a little hint here, but I feel like it'll be more than just a hint. It'll be pretty obvious.
Yeah. Out of all the locations we have left.
Sinhe's going for the NMG strats of just taking a hit from the little poison and just using your iframes, your manipulator frames there to spin attack all the things. Definitely much faster than using the Cane of Burma.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a pretty good setup pattern thing there, but unfortunately got a blue ball instead of a I don't know, a charge beam. He's playing as Mega Man, so it's probably a charge beam. There we go. Alright, Kless, hopping down to Ganon. Sinhe on his way towards Ganon's tower. You got Tempered Sword, don't have silver arrows. So we knew he was looking for silver arrows, so I'm not exactly sure how comfortable he is doing serverless. I guess we'll find out.
I don't remember all of the potions, bottle-wise, that they have.
Ooh.
Blue potion here.
Yeah, we do know that they had one free blue potion, so there went that. And I think they had 2 free greens as well, so magic won't really be an issue at all. Especially with full magic right now and having half. blue male, these fire bats still do 3 full hearts of damage, so you do have quite a bit of health, but you still kind of want to mitigate, you know, what you can take. But getting past that second phase there is probably the hardest part of the fight, honestly. The fire bat phase there. After this point, it's practically free. I say free, but, you know, people fall on Ganon. You won't die past this point, most likely.
Just want to make sure you get those quick hits before he does another fire bat attack, or else it could be kind of awkward. Light World.
Light World. Where the heck is that?
Oh my! What was missed?
I'm sure it's something super obvious.
No. Ether Tablet? That was checked, wasn't it?
Ether Tablet. Joe, Checkerboard Cave.
Checkerboard! Checkerboard! Oh no!
That has to be it, right?
Yeah, or was the Meyer shit checked at all?
Maybe not, but I mean, it wouldn't have been Light World, I think.
I think Kless just went straight into Meyer.
Yeah. Did get the torch glitch. Is only getting about 1 spin per. But we might get a second one here. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm just looping, connecting things. Yeah, Meyer shit is Dark World.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, did have a second blue potion. Okay, good. So we are just fine then. Kless seems to be playing super safe right now, and I don't blame him. You don't want to take a fall at this point in the fight. Alright, Sinhe into Ganon's tower. I say into Ganon's tower, never mind, going upstairs in Ganon's tower. Of all of the time loss we were talking about, going to blind pull the pedestal and all of that, this still feels fairly close, and we haven't even hit an hour 50 yet. This is still a pretty good time for kind of a jerk seat like this.
They still played it really well, despite how things went. Faster than me. That's for sure.
Alright, and GG to ClessHayabusa, taking first place with a time of 1 hour, 47 minutes, and, I don't know, around 55 seconds or so. In a seed that just begged to be sequence broke to the max.
Honestly, the sequence break didn't really hurt them that bad.
Yeah, it really didn't. Really, the bottleneck item was the flippers off of Catfish.
And if they got those early, I don't know if that would have led them astray. But man, this is certainly a seed.
Sure was. We'll see if Kless wants to join us here for post-game interview. They might have to, might take a minute or so to let the heart calm down a bit when you do all of Pendant Turtle Rock and still manage to pull out a victory. You gotta be feeling like, oh man, how close was it?
Sometimes it takes more than just a couple minutes for that heart to calm down.
Yeah, for sure.
Might take like a good 15 minutes.
We are joined by ClessHayabusa. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
So, how are you feeling after doing all of Turtle Rock and it comes up being nothing?
Well, to be honest, I thought I already lost the race. I felt super far behind, so I even went with the Dark Magician strats in Ganon's Tower. And yeah, when I found those flippers on Catfish, I was like, no, it was here all the time. This could have been such a jet seed, and I have no clue at all how I even won this.
Well, you're a little bit correct. You did find the flippers second. It wasn't too far behind your opponent, considering how much access you got to everything just by sequence breaking those Titan mitts. You both got them very close to each other, actually.
There was many points in the race in which you pretty much like caught up to each other in some weird fashion, and then you went off on your way to do something else.
So what made the big difference then?
That would be skipping the left side of Swamp.
I see. Yeah, this is something which might interest you guys a lot, but Swamp Palace is actually my favorite dungeon. I never hit it, but I will always go for Swamp and will full clear it if I'm still missing at least 1 or 2 items for Go Mode, and both my Go Mode items were there, so yeah, it got me right on track and off to yeah, being able to Go Mode Ice Palace. I also knew that the big key would be in its vanilla location in Misery Mire, as I picked up the small key above the torch room. It will always be there, or you will key lock yourself.
Yep, that is right.
I do have to say, both of you, like I said, you had somewhat the same route early on. The only thing is that Sinhe fake flippered and was able to see that the book was in the Zora's domain, but that wasn't put into play until well later into the seed. Like, you both end up doing dark rooms for Eastern and Pod, as well as a bunch of others.
Yeah, I thought that was the most reasonable play because actually I was thinking about fake flippering in the beginning, but then I was like, let's just sequence break up to Death Mountain. I can get almost every chest there. I didn't have a fire source, which worried me a little bit, but I could get to Tower of Hero, clear it out, get a crystal. And then actually you might have seen it, but I was like doubting afterwards because I was walking already to Eastern Palace and I was like, wait, I got dark world access, I have the mirror, let's just clear both Pod and Eastern Palace. I've got everything I need. I don't need the lamp anyway, so yeah.
Yep, and you picked up the fire rod in Sahasrara's hut there.
Yeah, that was such a welcome present because it made the turtle room so much more easy.
I don't mean to interrupt this little conversation here, but Sinhe having an amazing Ganon fight.
Very smooth so far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got the 1-on-1 at the start and is getting 3 hits per torch lighting, which is the optimal number.
Yeah, that is amazing. My Ganon fight was garbage.
You were playing it pretty safe from what I saw.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
Holy moly, that was a great fight.
GG.
And with that, Sinhe finishes with a time of 1:54.11.
All things considered, I don't think that was not too far behind his opponent. Had a little unfortunate skipping the left side of Swamp, led to quite a bit longer than he wanted. But I think it should still be okay with that time, considering the just the randomizer being a randomizer.
All right.
So in the end, none of the pendant dungeons were required, if I'm correct.
Skullwoods didn't have anything, if I remember.
Turtle Rock didn't really have anything.
Nope.
And Desert Palace sure didn't either. Also,
So yeah.
Is this even V29?
I don't know, you got so much crap at the beginning. So it certainly felt like 29 to me.
Yeah, right?
I do like how the logic wanted you to go into Swamp Palace to get the lamp and the flute before doing anything on Death Mountain.
And the fact that you guys did everything else except for go to Western Dark World. I enjoyed all that. That's where pretty much most of the heart containers were.
Yeah, that's correct. I was a little bit insecure in pod, so I decided to catch a ferry there with only I think 5 or 6 hearts. But I had blue mail, so shouldn't have worried so much. But yeah, then suddenly heart containers kept coming in. I was like, okay, this is gonna be easy with Tempered Sword.
Alright. I'm not sure if Sinhe is going to join us or not. I need... I don't have a way of contacting them. I should probably on the race channel.
Yeah. But yeah, with Sinhe losing and going to 2-2, they do need to win out to be able to advance. I do believe 2 losses is the max you can have to move on.
I think that's right. I think since some people have been dropping out, it may very well be that some people with 3 losses may very well make it into brackets.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that or take it as truth, but that might be actually what's going to happen.
But yeah, for the time being, both of these racers still in it. Kless here with a 3-1, Sinhe with a 2-2. The sick kid, I believe, had the gloves.
Yeah, that was right. And there was a bottle super early on. I think the chest below uncle had it.
2 of them, actually. That one and the one in the bar under the sick kid.
Oh yeah.
That had green pot.
Plenty of bottles to pick from. We did end up finding all 4 of them.
Alright, so it looks like Sinhe will be unfortunately not be able to join us, but hope everyone had fun watching this race. I certainly had fun commentating and trying to see where the last progression item you guys got were.
Yeah. Just...
It was the fire rod for the longest time.
Sequence break everything. This is a good example of something you'll be able to sequence break, I think, and still, you know, be okay. I mean, the catfish check the flippers would have absolutely been ideal, I think, because they could have gotten the lamp and the flippers, or the lamp and the flute super early. But the catfish is a really hard decision to make, especially when you have so many other things you can go do.
So, any last words at all, Kless?
Well, thank you guys so much for commentating. Of course, who's in charge of tracking, I'm not sure, but thank you for tracking as well, and everybody behind the scenes. I had a great race. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'm gonna do my best the remainder of the tourney. So if you want to watch me struggle again, please do so.
Yep. Good luck with the rest of your Swiss matches.
Thank you.
And It looks like there will be another match starting on this channel in about 30 minutes, and I believe one just started over on Speed Gaming 5. So if you're interested in watching more Randomizer, there is one going on right now that I think just about started.
And I did post in the chat. Make sure to follow the runners here. It's always good for them to want to be restreamed, and we appreciate them. So feel free to give them a follow. And then thanks to our tracker, Junker's wife, my co-commentator here.
Yeah, thank you. Is it? I'm sure you get asked this all the time.
Just go for it, wing it.
All right.
I've heard it.
All right. Thank you, my fat homie, for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun.
Same here.
All right. Thanks for watching, all. See you later.
Yep. Have a good one, everyone.